Yeah, we are live now, Ganesh.
Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone. Um, this is Ganesh. So today I'm going to tell you about the libraries. So how to create the custom components using the UiPath itself. So first I can let you know so how to navigate to the library section. Okay. So this is the UiPath Studio, and yeah, just so this is UiPath Studio. So once you log into the UiPath Studio, then you have in the right side panel. So there will be several components. So click on the library and create the library. So based upon your process, so based upon your library name, so create the library here and create it. So once the library will be created, so then you can so using the UiPath activities itself, you can create the library in this section. Before creating the any library, so before going to the demo on the library section, I'll let you know so why library. So library, it's a reusable components where we can use in the multiple. If we have a multiple times of the same process, then creating the library and we can use invoke into the workflow. Okay, so that is a one more benefit. And second thing is, if we create any custom component or library, if you publish into the orchestrator, so based upon the orchestrator free, the entire tenant can able to use that library. So uh, any library that can be used in your organization. So based upon the if you upload into the orchestrator host. Okay. So today I'll let you know how to create the library and uh, how to publish the library and how to import the library into your code as well. Okay. Now I'm going to showcasing you like small scenario for the library how to create. I'm using the Excel activities here. So if you see here, I'm going to, so all the dependencies is there, but I'm creating a small library for the count. So first I'm giving the Excel application scope here. So I'm passing the arguments. Okay. So this is the file name. And so next thing, it's a simple library I'm showing you. So later on I can explain you the with better example. So then I'm taking the read range. Okay, I'm reading the sheet one only. And so I'm updating one more argument for the output. So this is a small one. So which you have created, and so once your library was created, you just click on the publish, and so write your package name. So what is the package name you want to just like so. Right now I'm going for Excel row count and click on the next. So these options are common. Okay, and publish. So One second. Sorry about that. So, yep. So I'll let you figure out. So once you can publish the library and you can feed to the orchestrator. So so everyone, sorry about that. So because right now I'm on different orchestrator, so I'm changing my orchestrator. So, so just now I published to the orchestrator, and so go to the tenants. Source, sorry, packages. You have libraries, so it will come here, and you can search the library name here. So currently, I have an orchestrator issue. Sorry about that. So if you want to import any package here, so once you publish the libraries, it will directly strip into the library section in the orchestrator field. So this will route to the entire your organization. So if you have the tenant access, same the tenant access, then so you can go to the UiPath Studio and you can go to the manage packages and click on the all packages, or if you go for the orchestrator host and you can search the same package here. So if you see here, so this is previously I have done the same library. Okay, so just click on that and install and click on the save. So then the library will be automatically included to your workflow. Okay, so if you search in the activities, so the library activities will be appear here. So, so simply you can import and you can use the same library. Okay, so I have created one more process regarding the same library itself. So Acme login. This is the login reusable component where we can use for this. You can use multiple channels in the same workflow, like so you can build like this. So I use the try catch for the credentials. If the credentials was not, if any credentials is missing in the orchestrator, then it will throw an exception. So we can when we publish this library, so simply you can have this small activity like if you search for the login underscore acme, so then simply you'll get the activity like this. I have an orchestrator issue, so I couldn't able to show that. I couldn't able to publish and couldn't able to put that. So similar type, if we see, so these are the reusable components itself. So it was published by the UiPath. And if you drag and drop, so same like this only we can drag and drop. And you couldn't able to see like this. So only it will have it will look like this only. And you have the import documents and output documents you will appear in this properties panel. And you can add. So currently I use the import documents like so credentials name, credentials asset name, and what happens when the login is completed. So when login is successfully completed or not. So I'm getting the status from the library itself, and I'm also getting the window as well. So browser window as well, and URL. I'm passing the URL, and so these are the default. So like what we can give the input options and output options we can give for the library. So by passing the arguments only we can create the uh, create the input variables and output variables for that. give me one more time. I'll try to publish and I can come to that. So, so I'm publishing the same library in the document section. So I'm creating one more folder here. Okay, I'm selecting this folder, and so the library name is admin login, and click on the next. Is I'm publishing it. So once you can publish, and so, so we can create the blank process and we can import the library here. So before importing the libraries, so first we need to assign the local folder as well in the manage packages. Click on the manage packages and click on settings, and so here you can assign multiple local folders, and I'm assigning like custom activities. Writing my folder name as custom activities. Giving the source, click on the add. So now if you see the library which we have published in the folder, so that directly is available. Click on the install and save. So it will add the dependencies. Now if you go for the login, you can directly search for the admin login. So this is activity, and so what are the inputs? So inputs we need to give the URL, and credential. So create asset and share I'm taking this asset name for the input. Okay, and so if you have any error message for the credentials, just so it will give an output here. So the message will be empty, and so how the login type, it will be success or not. And the window. So so this will be automatically stored in the variables. Okay. So if you click on the run, it will directly log into the admin and it will. So, and also if you see and show the variables in the. So I'm just running this. If you notice here, it says directly login. And the login process is completed. And we have the log message and login status is output true. So like this, we can create the multiple custom components and we can publish into the orchestrator. And these reusable components we can use in any kind of the code. So and also I can show you one more thing. Uh, so even though you can update your libraries as well. If you see here, if you want to change anything in the library, you just go to your libraries and in the project section, you have the login activity. And if you have any change here, like so, change it to the okay. So then click on the publish, and you can see here you can publish it for the newer version as well. Then if you test 7 again, and if you go for manage packages and click on the custom activities, if you notice here, it will have the update as well. So click on the update and save. So so this is how we can use the libraries and we can create the custom components using the UiPath itself. Okay, Radhi, so that's it. So
Yeah, thank you, Ganesh.